Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Sydney Sims. We have fun over here on this channel, and I love making a range of Sims related content. And I'm so excited to kick off the very first Let's Play series on this channel. It's been in the works for a bit, but it takes a good amount of preparation to really establish the world and the context for the Let's Play. So, a little about me. I've been playing The Sims for almost 20 years. It's my favorite way to unwind and get creative. I'm a corporate girly by day and a simmer by night. And I'd love to introduce you to the protagonist of our Let's Play series, Savannah Wild. She is a recent college graduate and the newest hire at Wentworth Realty. Her first day at work is tomorrow, so she's going on a little evening stroll to calm her nerves before the big day. Savannah graduated from Chichester University with a degree in communications. She's an ambitious sim who's worked very hard throughout her studies, earning A's all around while working multiple odd jobs to pay for her education. Her family, who, we'll talk about it in more detail in a minute, definitely struggled when she was younger financially, and that really fueled her desire to have that financial freedom and just not have to worry about money as much as she did when she was younger and growing up with that lack of stability. And so she believes that really the best way to obtain that financial freedom is through a career in real estate. Her college advisor used none other than Wentworth Realty when buying their second home, and they facilitated an introduction for Savannah to the CEO of Wentworth Realty, Gerald Wentworth, CEO and founder. And from there, Savannah was able to land an entry-level role as their receptionist. And although that is, a low-level role in the context of the company, it is the most successful real estate brokerage within the Sims universe. So definitely an amazing accolade still for her to be working at that company right out of college. So Savannah is determined to prove herself and to climb to the top. And in this Let's Play, we'll be with her while she navigates her new job, tries to build relationships with the other agents at the brokerage, schmoozes with the who's who in the real estate world at fancy brokerage open parties, and, dabbles in dating a little, because why not? All while trying to remember to call or visit her parents every once in a while, and also avoid going broke from her meager salary. So good luck to her on that. So a little about Savannah's apartment. It is located in the Spice Market in San Myshuno at an apartment building called Culpeper House, which is a cute little brownstone moment with several other units being rented. So you have neighbors, of course. So when you first walk in, you have line of sight to this beautiful little bar cart, which I will share more about in a second, as well as the living room up ahead. But before we go there, the first bathroom in the unit, which is, decorated in this kind of Art Deco style, mixed, of course, with this modern touch. I just think it's so cute. Next, let's head into the kitchen that has this really adorable artwork that Savannah thrifted. And she really has everything she needs in this kitchen in terms of appliances. Now, Savannah's not much of a cook, but she does bake a decent amount. So she's going to get a good amount of utility from this kitchen. And then we have this beautiful little bar cart, which I will link in the description. And on the right, we have this little nook with a computer. And here is the living room. It's very clear that Savannah loves her neutrals. And of course, the fiddly fig plant in the corner. Can't go without it. And then down the hallway, we have some framed picture of family. I think I put that a little high. But honestly, life imitates art. Because in my first apartment, my art and pictures were hung up all crazy. I've only figured out in more recent years how to get it just right. So I might even just leave it like that, as the realism of this being, her first apartment out of college. So these are Savannah's parents. On the left is her dad, Sam Wilde, and on the right is her mom, Darcy Miller. So back to her maiden name because they got divorced. So essentially, Sam, her dad, is very creative, artistic, super passionate about woodworking, and his passion, though, led to a lot of financial instability in the family. He was always chasing his creative pursuits, but not really balancing it with, a stable income for in the household. It was just Savannah's mom, Darcy, picking up the majority of that financial burden, and she's a teacher. So there really wasn't much to go around on a teacher's salary. So, Sam being eccentric and fun and kind of untethered to the responsibilities of being an adult was cute and fun when it was just the two of them. But once Savannah was in the picture and they were really trying to raise a family, it was just too much for Darcy. So she filed for divorce, and she actually ended up remarrying to Phil Simmons, who is a high school principal. He was actually the principal where Darcy is a teacher. So, of course, that led to some very awkward school years for Savannah, with her mom as a teacher and her new stepdad as the high school principal. And Phil is definitely everything that Savannah's dad wasn't. He is consistent, financially stable, but also really, really boring. But you know what? To each their own. That's exactly what Darcy needed. And together, they also had a son, Axel. He is a teenager, and he annoys the absolute living daylights out of Savannah, but she adores him. And then we have Sam's girlfriend, Juniper Marsh. She has been his girlfriend for several years, and they have no interest in getting married, particularly from Juniper's side. She does not believe in the institution of marriage. She is often the life of any party, and she loves Sam, but she has had really no interest in the stepmom role for Savannah, despite being in her life for many years, because she's always prided herself on being child-free. It was hard for Savannah to be around her when she was a child, but as she's gotten older, they have more frequent moments of getting along. So together, Sam and Juniper live off-grid in Strangerville, and you'll see their little trailer park compound in Strangerville when Savannah goes to visit. And then lastly, on this little picture wall, we have Savannah's best friend, Siobhan O'Donnell. They were placed together as roommates freshman year of college, and they developed a really deep and tight friendship from living together. And they actually lived together for 2 years in college, both freshman and sophomore year. And then after that, Savannah lived with her then boyfriend, her college boyfriend, for the last 2 years of school. So whenever they're together, Siobhan and Savannah are super goofy and silly. And truly, Siobhan is the number one person that can get Savannah out of an emotional rut or talk her through her stress, which is particularly valuable to Savannah as a gloomy sim. And then next we have the second bathroom that has a shower and also the washer dryer. And back out in the hallway, we have Savannah's bedroom. Mirror, little vanity, little plant to brighten up the space. And then on the wall here, we have some art from Mount Komorebi, where she did a semester abroad while living with her boyfriend's family because he's from there. And that's her bed. On the outside, we have this beautiful balcony. That's honestly probably my favorite part of Savannah's apartment. Just such a dreamy little space to enjoy a summer's night. We have a table, a grill, some plants, and some hanging chairs to just relax on, and some beautiful little fairy lights that just add the sweetest touch. And then lastly, this is the second bedroom in the apartment. And Savannah will most likely get a roommate so that she can make some income off the second bedroom. So that's the end of the apartment tour, and we're back from Savannah's little hot girl walk. And of course, something is broken in her apartment. Oh, great, and a pipe is burst as well. So let's have her attempt to fix it. Hopefully, she doesn't get electrocuted, because that will be the fastest Let's Play ever. Gosh, I feel like this apartment building, I would have expected it to... Oh, she fixed it. I love it. Woman in STEM. I know that's right. She did it all by herself. That's great. There's still the dripping pipe, though, so let's actually... Should she fix it? No. Let's call a landlord for that one, because that could be a health hazard for her. Well, both repairs, honestly, could have been a health hazard for her. So, okay, so he has a headache or something, but he does not seem to be doing great. But while he's working on that, let's make some food for Savannah, because she'll be hungry shortly. Great. The landlord is just staring at the pipes. Where is he off to? He's going to the... Oh, wait, was that a rat in the corner?
Brother,
Oh my gosh. Great. See, this apartment, it may be in a decent neighborhood, but it's got issues. It has got issues. Okay, so let's have her try make conversation with this landlord so we can stay in his good... Oh, instant attraction? Savannah, I don't know what your type is, Miss Girl. Because I would have not expected that she'd be into him, but okay. Go off, I guess. And he's fuming for some reason. Honestly, I don't really care what his mood is. I need him to fix that pipe and get rid of the rats in her apartment, because she needs to get her sleep pretty soon, because she has a big first day ahead of her tomorrow at the new job. So let's see if maybe she can. But also at the same time, no, he's here. Like, he should fix this. Oh my gosh, these rats, they're so big. Oh my gosh. There's several, and they're in the second bathroom and in the second bedroom. So that is not good. And this guy is just having the most chill, relaxing time and not doing anything about this. Oh my gosh. I wish there was an interaction where she could tell him to, like, hey, go fix the stuff. Is there anything like that? No. Great. Okay. So he is fixing the pipes, finally. That's good. So Savannah can get back to making some food so that she can start to wind down her evening, get ready for work, because she's going to be going in bright and early. So the way that I have this set up is she's in the real estate career, which is one you can download. I'll include the link for it. And she's going to be doing that, like going into a rabbit hole for 4 hours in the morning. And then she's going to go to the actual like Wentworth. And basically, like, while she's there for those 4 hours, she's going to be essentially like kind of scouting properties and meeting with potential clients. And then later in the afternoon, she will spend the second half of the day at the actual Wentworth Realty offices with the rest of her new coworkers. Okay, great. So he fixed the rat problem in the bathroom and he's pissed about it. But you know what? I don't see any more rats, so bless. I'm glad that's done. And you know what? In the second bedroom, I think he can't reach them because the bed is there. So I'm going to move the bed and just have Savannah take care of it, because she's clearly just having to be a really strong, independent girly today.
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost.
Savannah is braver than me, because I would have fled. I'd have been out of there. Okay, so before she can go to bed, let's use something to help with the bleeding she has right now. And let's actually remember to put that bed back in the second bedroom so that we can definitely rent it out and have some extra money from that, even though it means we'll have to put up with a roommate. Hopefully, we'll get a normal person who does not drive Savannah crazy. And now let's get like 5 hours or so of sleep because she has to be up at least by 6:30 for her 7 a.m. start for work. And finally, poor Savannah's getting some sleep, and I'm turning off the lights because we need to save the money that we can. And she's waking up dazed from the noxious fumes in the apartment. I hope that's not carbon monoxide or something, but praying for her, okay? So let's have her brush her teeth before she heads off to work in a little over half an hour. And she's just so tense from her period, the bugs, just everything in this apartment that is stressing her out. Oh my gosh, there are cockroaches on the ground. Oh, great. And she can't get to them because of the TV. Great. Oh my gosh, she can't even like stomp on them or anything. But she does not have the time right now to deal with this because she needs to get to work in like less than 15 minutes. So she's dressed and she really wanted to make sure she looks, smart, casual, well, actually formal today. But before she goes, let's have her try and calm herself down a little bit because she is tightly wound and dazed because there's probably like literal poison in the air in this apartment. Yep, noxious fumes. Great. And bad surroundings. Okay, so she is gone to work and not really having the best first day. So let's fast forward while she's at work for the first half of the day before we go to the Wentworth Realty offices. And she's back and she's promoted. Good for her. So she now is an intern in the real estate agent career path. It says the owner has really taken a liking to you and decided to promote you to intern. You'll be learning the ropes and discovering exactly how to sell a property from start to finish. Next promotion is home stager. So love that for her. Day one promotion, go off, slay. Okay, so now we will have her travel to the Wentworth Realty offices. The office is in Newcrest. I sort of think of this Newcrest as like the Westchester County to your New York City. It's like this kind of more suburban part, but still really connected to the city. So this is the exterior of the office on this lovely, cozy autumn day. Inside, we have the reception desk where Savannah will be working. And right next to it is the visitor section. And then we have 2 desks for real estate agents here. And then if we go upstairs, we have a conference room for the team, a small bathroom, the CEO's office. This is where Gerald Wentworth will be working from. We have some awards on the wall and just a small beverage station and 2 more agent desks upstairs. And we also have a little break room. So now let's have Savannah go inside and get started. We'll have her seated at the reception desk and have her started practicing her writing skill because that is an important skill in the real estate agent career track. So she found a personnel overview document on the desktop, which the previous receptionist created. So she's going to take a look at that to better understand the people who work at Wentworth Realty. And first is a page on Gerald Wentworth. His title is CEO and founder of Wentworth Realty. He is 56 years old And in terms of his background, he is a dynamic leader of the most successful real estate brokerage. He's a husband and father of two. He demands excellence and enjoys celebrating the company's success. Next, we have Reese Gomez. She is a real estate agent and 26 years old. Her background is she is the top selling agent. She has no interest in getting to know colleagues, and she gained fame. She's a two-star celebrity from a highly publicized relationship with her famous musician ex-girlfriend. And then we have Alexis Kim. She is a real estate agent and is 24 years old. Her background is she delivers average business results, but has the broadest client network through exceptional networking skills. And she is also fiancée to Maxwell Wentworth. And then we have Maxwell Wentworth. He's a real estate agent and 29 years old. He is a proud Nepo baby who glides through life on the coattails of his father's success. He enjoys an endless supply of cash and connections. The 9 to 5 grind just ain't for him. Then lastly, we have Forrest Wentworth. He is a workaholic with a sharp focus on his career. Despite his good looks and charm, making him a highly pursued bachelor, he remains blissfully oblivious to romance. He is determined to succeed his brother as heir to Wentworth Realty. Oh, and it looks like Gerald Wentworth has arrived. So let's have Savannah interact with him. Oh, she learned he's romantic from the first minute of talking to him. Interesting that he gives off that vibe this early on. Romantic boss and beautiful young receptionist isn't usually a good combo. But I'm going to go and talk deadlines upstairs in his office. I'm going to have her discuss work with him, although he's very focused on what he's doing. But he needs to onboard Miss Ma'am so that she can be set up for success here. So now let's have her go ahead and discuss deadlines with him. Oh, he's getting up. Where's he headed? Okay, thanks for the meeting. Great meeting. Okay, 2 more members of the office have arrived. We have Alexis and Forrest. So she's introducing herself to Alexis, who is engaged to Maxwell, the oldest brother, who doesn't seem like he has arrived yet to the office, but no surprise because, oh, actually, I stand corrected. There he is. Oh, and there's Reese as well. She just walked right through them. Okay. Did not say hello, nothing. Okay, so not the friendliest welcome. Wait, Maxwell and Reese Gomez. Wait, so Maxwell is engaged to Alexis. What are they doing? Oh my gosh, okay. So clearly the office dynamics around here are messy. Okay, now is not the time. Rancola, just hang up on that. And we're going to have Savannah focus on building a good relationship with Alexis because the more people who she has good relationships with at work, the better it is for her career. And I love how Gerald is just watching her interactions, making sure that she's gelling well with the agents in the office. He wants to make sure he made a good hire because this is the highest grossing real estate agency in town, and so he has to make sure that whoever he brings on board can play nice in the sandbox with everyone and make a great impression. So next, let's have her interact with Forrest. Oh, and there's an instant attraction for her to Forrest. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I do not blame her. He is a handsome guy for sure, and he is definitely the more hardworking and ambitious brother, and he really resents that his older brother is slated to inherit Wentworth Realty and wants to work hard to change that and really prove himself to be the right successor. Oh, he said that Savannah makes Wentworth Realty better and better. Oh my gosh, he is such a sweetheart. I'm sure that makes her feel so welcome on her first day, especially after Reese and Maxwell just blew past her without saying hello, and it's her first day. And in fact, let me check. Are they still at it? Because it's been a while. Oh my gosh. Okay. In the shower at work, of all places.
That's nasty.
Savannah is hungry. She has not had any food since she had soup last night. So let's get her some miso soup, some hot miso soup, and she's going to enjoy it in the conference room, having a little lonely lunch. Makes me think of that scene in Mean Girls when Katie Heron's like eating lunch by herself in the bathroom. So sad. Speaking of bathroom, Savannah needs to go, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. And what's on the ground? Pennies.
Oh, you nasty.
These must be Reese's from her escapades with an engaged man. Oh my gosh. So that means she's just roaming around the office right now in a miniskirt and no panties? Okay, interesting choice. Oh my gosh, Savannah having to just like step over those to use the toilet. Hate that for her. Savannah went to get more soup because she was still hungry, but she needs to make sure she introduces herself to Maxwell, so she's going to go ahead and do that. Come give him a handshake. He's busy catching up with his brother and dad. Probably asking them, hey, why do you guys work so hard? We're already rich. What's the point? Okay, so finally introduction, and it's interesting how casually he's dressed compared to everyone else. Savannah's trying to get to know him, which is important given he will be the boss around here one day when Gerald retires. Savannah has learned about Maxwell's finances, and Maxwell is apparently pretty wealthy. Yep, absolutely he is. He used to be the most notorious bachelor in San Myshuno until he finally locked it down with Alexis, but clearly that means very little given what we saw him doing with Reese in the showers. And so right now Forrest is really the eligible bachelor in the city, but he has no interest in dating. He just wants to further his career. So now we're finally getting to introduce ourselves to Reese. And I was getting a ton of pop-ups from the new patch update, so I had to do a couple cuts, honestly, throughout the video as those were coming in. Silly old me for not taking my mods folder out. But she's having a pretty good interaction with Reese. And given it's 6 o'clock, we're going to have Savannah wrap up her workday. She's actually going to go from work to some shopping because she needs new outfits for work. She felt out of place compared to the other agents. And she also went to go get her hair done because she really wants to step up her game and really looks like she fits in the office, which she did not feel today. And that was a bit of an alienating experience for her. But tough part is she really does not have the money for these endeavors. I think she has like maybe 2 cycles of rent. So now we're back in the apartment and it's filthy in here. She is not happy. So we're going to wash the dishes and we're going to make some dinner. She had a really long day. So that was what, and then, at work, between the morning work and the rabbit hole and the work in the office, it was like a 10, 11-hour work day. And then she went shopping and got her hair done. So she's had a lot going on. So she's hoping that her second day at work tomorrow is going to be a lot less calamitous than today was. And I think really it all starts with how we handle tonight. She needs to get a good night's rest. She needs to get some good food. And that will set her up for success to have a good day tomorrow. So she's making that I can't pronounce it, Burmese soup. Oh my gosh, it popped up about Cupid's Corner. So romance is not on the forefront for Savannah right now. That could definitely change over time, but right now she just is trying to keep getting those promotions. Let's have Savannah clean up after dinner and put away the leftover soup so that she doesn't have to keep making fresh batches of food. And I also look forward to increasing her cooking skills so she can make more stuff. I also noticed a little patch of paint in the bathroom that is missing, so I'm going to fix that in a little bit. But most importantly, let's get her in bed. Oh, great. She's going to pass out. Oh, my goodness. Poor Savannah's had a day. Wow. And she's ending it face down, ass up on the kitchen floor. Stand up, Savannah. Your bed is in the next room. Come on. Nope, not the chair, the bed. Let's go. Okay, great. So hopefully she will have a better day tomorrow when she's had more sleep. Ooh, we gotta get a bonnet on her. Let's take a peek at her buffs. So she's exhausted. She has bad surroundings and bugging out. This place is full of cockroaches. There's noisy neighbors. What? And noxious odor. Oh my gosh. Do these people not know that this girl has had basically a 12-hour day?
Wow, the pressure is getting worse.
You know what? I think she should go say something. Let's do knock politely. Okay, just being polite for the first time, trying to be a good neighbor, build good relationships, and hopefully that niceness and kindness will be reciprocated to us. Oh my gosh. Of course, they are making us wait. They do not know who's on the other side of this door. This girl is in an apartment full of cockroaches. She's on her like last bit of patience. Okay, let's pound on that door. Whatever you need to do, Savannah, let all that rage out right now because they're trying you. So this is that guy from San Sequoia, that NPC from San Sequoia. What is he doing here? I wonder if he's like leading a double life, right? Like a extra apartment in the city while his family is in San Sequoia. Like, what reason does he have to be making loud noises in a strange apartment at 11:30? Wait, attracted to him? Okay, I'm officially lost on Savannah's attractions because when we reflect on the people she's had attractions to today, it was the landlord, it was Forrest Wentworth, and then this guy. Maybe it's like unresolved daddy issues because he looks like such a dad. He said, "Hey, I live here too. I'm sorry your life is boring. Maybe you should go to the lounge and have some fun of your own." Rude. Okay, let's throw some shade. Savannah needs to let her stress out on him because he's trying her. Mm-hmm. You tell him, girl. Ooh, he's yelling back. Boy, bye. Okay, Savannah, forget him. Go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, it will be a better day. This feels like a good place to wrap up the first episode of Selling San Myshuno, my first Let's Play series on this channel. So thank you so much for watching. It was chaotic. She dealt with roaches and a burst pipe and rats and got 4 or 5 hours of sleep before her first day of work. Arrived at work and immediately picked up that her boss is romantic. So hopefully he's going to be appropriate towards her as the new receptionist at Wentworth Realty. She had great interactions meeting Alexis, one of the agents, as well as Forrest, one of the sons of Gerald and felt an instant attraction to Forrest, and then was promptly ignored by Maxwell, the oldest brother, and Reese as they just breezed past her to go to the bathroom and get freaky with it. And then from there, she went to shop for new clothes and got herself a little silk press. She's ready to take on day 2 tomorrow, so stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.